It's a grizzly.
Should we get out of here?
No. We're gonna watch and listen.
Well, hello there, Denise. Hello there, Gary. Hello there, Henry. How's everybody doing tonight? Wonderful. Cindy. Oh, let's see here. Kathy A. Nice to see everybody here. Hello, Carol. And Crystal. So what are you doing there, Angela?
I'm just hanging out.
And we got Chio Rio. Welcome, Chio Rio. Nice to see everybody. So yes. So what are we going to get into tonight? That is a round of applause for everybody. So last show, something turned off my mic and muted everything and put my computer in airplane mode.
Wow.
So, yeah. And then yesterday, something turned off my studio light. See, I got a studio light. See the shadow above my head, and turned it off during the show and freaked me out. So it must be that time to cleanse. But yeah. So yeah. But Jane, did I miss the Jane? Hi, Jane. Who's Jane? I don't know. Now I got Tom Petty, Mary Jane's Last Dance. Hello. But anyway. So I'm going to the antique stores in Madison, Indiana this week. So, yeah, cleanse the place. That's right. So I'm going to take my EMF detectors and I'm going filming. And, I bought me a new commercial grade camera for filming. So it'll be interesting. So, yeah. So
That's
I'm ready.
lot.
Yeah. Kathy A., welcome. Round of applause for you. So, yeah, and do some filming. I'm going out in the woods in the morning. I'm going to go look for things, and it goes bump, 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 bump. And look for some morel mushrooms. It's that time. So, I don't know. Yeah. So, I don't know if I will or not. So, it's going to depend on if they speak to me. Speak. And if the EMF detector goes off. I don't know. So, we'll wait and see.
Some spirits speak to me audibly, like without any interface, and they're just speaking out loud, not just psychic, out loud in my bedroom. So I've had that
welcome, Barbara.
This week.
So yeah, so I don't know. I haven't been. I was supposed to go the week before last, but remember I got real sick, so we didn't go. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So yeah, so I'm real excited.
I hope it's pleasant weather because in Ohio it's been raining. It's
raining right now, so that's a good time because the mushrooms will be growing and popping. So I'm real excited. So yeah, and I love morels. I love morel mushrooms. I like to dip them in batter and fry them. So
that sounds wonderful.
Put them in mason jars with salt water. Get all little creepy crawlies and bugs out of them. Put them on pizzas. Yeah.
Oh, sounds wonderful.
So, yeah. Last year I missed them, but this year I'm not going to miss them. So we're going to hopefully find some. So I'm real excited.
Well, we've got quite a few morel mushroom hunters around here, and you see them walking along the hillsides, and we have some pretty steep climbs. So you're going up and down looking for them, and kind of know where a lot of the mushrooms kind of concentrate, in the woods around here. And there's
hopefully, hey Lorna, welcome to the show. Hopefully, like I said, usually there's nobody out where I go, so hopefully we'll find some good ones. So I'm real excited. So
I've seen some unusual ones. I've seen some very unusual looking mushrooms here in Ohio.
Just don't eat the ones in the cow patties. So yeah, I froze there for a second. I was like, oh, I was turning my head and I was looking to the left and I was looking to the right. That freaked me out. So, but yeah, so I'm real excited. So, but it's interesting is that I said on the last show is that I need to find some places. Anybody's paying attention, I'm looking for places in Kentucky where I can go looking around for Bigfoot and some activity. Welcome, Agent Smith. Nice to have you. So, yes. So, if you got any place in Kentucky, I can go scout out and hang around for a while. I like to go. So, I've seen the cow fatty ones. Never tried. No, I'm not that type either. So,
well, the deer have been coming, and the deer have been hanging on to their antlers longer this year than they were last year.
have they?
We still have some bucks coming in with antlers on. It's
I don't
almost
know.
April.
I'm getting ready to set out trail cams the next week. I got some more SD cards coming. I'm waiting for the Browning trail cams to come in. So I haven't ate morels. They taste like regular mushrooms, a little more flavored than the store-bought ones. So they're really good. So, but good. Glad to hear, Agent. So, but yeah, it's got a little more flavor than the store-bought ones, but I love mushrooms. So, we used to get puff balls. They look like,
Yeah.
the big ones.
Oh yeah. Those are
So
fun.
they're pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But those usually come in the fall.
Yeah, those ones come in the fall, and I've seen those, and quite a few of those here in Ohio. Quite a few of those.
Absolutely.
Types. And we got, so we have a lot of rain coming, and normally we go out, usually around April is usually when spring turkey season comes in.
Yeah,
but
I think so.
Too wet.
Welcome, Liana. Yeah.
I've seen turkeys around here. I've seen, 20, 30 poults running around.
But we got plenty of turkeys on the trail cams that I put out. So
That's good.
Let's see here. I'm trying to. Oh, here's a picture. Let's see if I can blow it up here. Now, let's see. And present. This is because some people may not know what morel mushrooms look like. But here's what one looks like. There you go. That's what a morel mushroom looks like.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty good.
They grow in patches where I live. They grow in patches. You can see clumps of them together.
You never pull them. We always take a knife and cut the base off with a knife so they can regrow. And you always use an onion sac so you can drop the spores so they can replant. But if you don't pick them, the deers and critters will eat them. So, and they're like $20-something a pound dried if you get them from a store.
Yeah.
So they're very expensive. That's what a morel mushroom looks like. Yeah, I love morels. Absolutely. Hello, Care Bear. Welcome to the show. Round of applause for everybody. So, but yeah. So I'm going to go in the morning and look for, especially since it's raining, see if I can find any tracks or any structures or anything about, and what's new out there, since I haven't been out there since February. God, it's been that long already. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it has been 2 months, over 2 months. Yes. So, yep, deer and rabbits eat them. So I'm going to beat them to them, hopefully. So, hey, Thomas, welcome to the show. Nice to have you there. So, I love portobellos too. I like having portobellos, stuffed mushrooms. Y'all making me hungry talking about food. Hey, welcome to the show. Yep, we're on the foot. So, foot. Yeah, I know what you mean, Denise. Food. So, absolutely. Oh, hey, and the comments are just flying. So what we're going to do tonight, ladies and gentlemen, what are you on the mood for besides foot? She's shaking her head. I know what you meant, Denise. It's raining cats and dogs. I don't know where Crystal is. She says she's not getting snow. Why is it snowing? So you know that ship hit that bridge.
Yes, I was reading about that.
And The Simpsons predicted that. Episode 35, 15 or 18 minutes and 35 seconds. In I don't know how Simpsons is predicting this. I just don't get it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's just coincidence or I just don't get it, ladies and gentlemen. So, yes, Thomas, I love mushrooms. No matter how you dice them with cheese and stuff them. But I just don't get it how Simpsons. Yeah, I love portobello's. So,
yes. Yeah, Simpsons have a very clear track record so far in predicting things.
I just don't understand how they're doing it. I mean, is it just coincidence? I just don't know. So, past life ratings. Standing Stones, what's past? It's weird because when I clicked on you, I got angel numbers. I don't know why. So, yeah, we can do past life ratings. I don't care. But I'm going to grab my angel life readings deck and see why. That's weird because I never used my angel numbers deck. Man, you are stuffed, Crystal. I didn't mean to hit that button, Crystal, so don't be cheering. My work colleagues forced me to go out and eat Chinese today. Oh, so yeah, we'll get you. Yeah, we'll pull some rooms too. Let's see here. Chicken of the woods are yummy, better than free. Yeah, they are. Aren't those the yellow and orange ones? Hey, Lorna, welcome. Rebecca. Now, my dad is a mushroom guru because he studied mushrooms when I was a kid. He got one of those mushroom books, and he could tell exactly what mushrooms. Let me get my mic a little closer because I had it turned down. Mushrooms are and which ones you can and cannot eat. So, I don't know why. Standing Stones, you feeling a little down or something for angel numbers? That's weird. I don't know. Let's see here. Let me get a good shuffle here. Angel numbers for Standing Stones. That's weird. We never did angel numbers, have we?
No, I don't ever remember us doing them.
I don't think I ever had angel numbers before. All right. I got them shuffled. Crystal. 1717. That's why I asked you if you were feeling okay. It says take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider yourself some options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You may not believe it, but you are heading in the right direction. What happens to be a full inactivity, just a natural part of the process. So that's why I said, so what's going on? I like to know. Interesting. And that angel number 1717. So interesting. And Angela, I'll let you take over.
All righty.
And he wants past life. I am an angel. I am an angel.
Okay.
I am an angel.
Okay.
It says drama alert.
What am I doing?
I'm not saying nothing, Standing Stones. Hey, that's your card. Whatever it came. Liana's like, oh, hell yeah. I love a past life. So excited. I'll take a past life reading. Okay. Liana, I got you in line. Okay. Hey, Chris, welcome to the show.
And who am I reading first?
this is Standing Stones.
Okay, and she wants a room reading.
Standing Stones is a he.
Okay.
And yes.
He wants a room reading. Okay, he wants a room. Apologize. All right, I'll do a room reading for you. And you can even ask the rooms for your past life message to come through the rooms too.
Thomas, I got you in.
The first rune I get for Standing Stones, I get Helgelas. So this is disruption. Transformation can be destruction. I'm getting a sense of disruption with you. It's like I get the impression like you're focusing on something and you keep getting interrupted. It's like something comes into view and takes you away from it. Okay. The next room is Berkana. So I get the impression that this is going to be past and it's going to be a very safe time, of like a sense of comfort. I feel like a sense of warmth with this. It's like you're going to feel very secure and relaxed because this interruption isn't going to last long. And the last rune I get is Yara. So this means harvest. So you're going to be reaping the rewards of the work that you've been doing. So you definitely will get the benefits. You're going to succeed. I keep getting the feeling of great success of like, I've accomplished something and now I'm getting the benefit of, and I'm seeing, and all I have to do is sit back and watch it produce and be successful for what I started focusing on. That's what I've set in motion. It's the impression I get for those runes. And anybody else?
Yes, I got them in line.
Okay.
I'm just going to, I don't know if they want angel cards, but I'm getting a feeling they do. So I'm just going to pull them as we go. The next one up, can you hear me okay? I sound like I'm hollering. Okay. I just turned my mic up a little bit. Carol Garcia. I'll go ahead and pull an angel card. And let me shuffle them real quick. I should have been shuffling. I was trying to get the... All right. Yeah, I don't think I ever used the angel cards on any of the show. I don't know why. I just... Anyways. All right, here. One last shuffle here. Get them real good. Oops, I hit the echo effect. All right, Carol. Let's see what you got here. 0220. I can't even read that. And it says, realistic and practical approach on your goals, divine timing, attribution, cooperation, and discipline. You have the benefit of good fortune and you use wise judgment. You can do anything in this place. You can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern since you plan on growth. You are about to experience a spectacular ascent. Interesting. Are you about to do something? Are you looking to do something? And I don't know. I just got a feeling that you're about to do something that you're looking to adventure. Cindy, I got you in line with the others. Hey, Barb, welcome to the show.
And for Carol, you just did a reading for her. So the first rune I got was Gabo. This means gift. So you're under a blessing, under a gift. And it feels like there's a little bit of issues, but for mostly it's peaceful. It's like a gift of peace, stability. I'm also getting a sense of trust, like you can trust a higher power into all of this, that this is all in control under that higher power, but you've been given a gift. You've been given this gift. The next rune I pick up is Yara. So this is harvest. This could be 1 year. What I'm getting impression with you is like you're trying to make progress towards a goal, and it takes a little while to get there. It can take up to a year to manifest. And the last rune I'm getting, this is Rytho. So Rytho is journey. It's also the solar wheel of Odin's chariot. Okay, I'm on a journey, and it feels like you're on a journey, and it's some sort of journey of enlightenment, like towards end of it, like you recognize, like, wow, I really arrived to where I want to be. And this is a really cool journey that I've been on. Look at the results of it. Look at the buses that's come through for me. So I keep seeing the image of a very bright sun, like you're in the sun and you're smiling. So they pretty much agree there with the angel reading.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Welcome, E-Rev. Julie, nice to have you. All right. Denise says, giddy up, Gary. Giddy up. Boom, bop, boom, bop, bow, bow. I used to sing that at VFW folks. Okay, Liana. She wants a past life. And Liana, your angel card is 1234. And it's interesting because I was thinking about that before it actually got pulled. And I think there's a song out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't there a song like that?
Yeah. There is
Who sings that? Standing Stones. Who sings that song? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to look it up. Standing Stones can't figure it out. So
okay,
I think it. Yeah, I think isn't that a woman's song? I think it is a woman's song.
I think if it was a musical, isn't there a musical that had that song?
Somebody figures out who sings that song. I'm gonna have to figure it out. It's spirit guides, progress, justice, structures, systems, process, conditioning, and rules. You're on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourage you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings, communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. Well, that doesn't make sense. Why would it say that? It says you will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. Well, that doesn't make any damn sense when it says you're going to succeed. Be sure that everything's going to fall to pieces.
Pieces fall into place. Maybe
that's what it says. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. What the hell?
That's the job. It's not our job.
That's what it says. I'm not reading that wrong, am I? No. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. How else is that to read that damn thing?
Somebody didn't do their grammar check or spell or whatever they did.
Be sure that everything will fall to pieces. I have no idea what I don't know.
Okay.
Dude, I see 1, 2, 3, 4 somewhere at least once all day. No joke. Well, I don't know. Before I heard that song, I don't know who sings that song. Let me scroll down. That's how you keep a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. No, it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rock Around the Clock. I'm gonna have to look it up while she's looking at it. All right, let me look this song up. I don't know why it says that at the end. That screwed me up.
All the pieces.
Hey, Christina, welcome. Nice to have you. Why would it say that? That's like a killer. You're all hyped up, you're excited, and it says, "Be sure that everything will fall to pieces." Like you just, anyways.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay, and I'm doing a past life reading for who? Liana?
Yeah, Liana.
Okay.
Yeah, Julie says, send it back to the printer. What the hell?
Okay, Liana. And the first rune I got is blank. Okay. Next rune I get is Kenaz. So Kenaz is the emergency light if you're lost in the woods. I keep getting Middle Ages, medieval life that's coming up for you. And so how this torch would work, and you would light the top part of it, and the bottom part would be the handle, and you would put pine tar on the top, and then the bottom part would be the handle. It would work especially when you get lost. Because I see you in a state of seeking. like you're looking for something, because I see you in the woods somewhere in the Middle Ages, like you were looking for something very intensely, and I'm trying to hone in on what that would have been. Okay, seems like you were sneaking, trying to be quiet. Okay. This next rune is Nadis. So Nadis is necessity, survival. It can also be love. This is also the need fire, where you are putting two sticks together and create a fire in the woods. I see you in the Middle Ages as a man. Now, it looks like you were sneaking through the woods. To me, I get the impression that you were on your own, surviving on your own, that you couldn't go back. Because it felt like what I'm getting a sense that there was a war between two factions, and it feels like it's family related, and that you end up leaving the one family, and felt like you were on your own. You couldn't be part of it anymore. And you're walking around like, how am I going to survive? And there's an enemy out there that you're trying to avoid, and you were sneaking through the woods trying to get away from both factions, and doing this at night.
Interesting. All right, so they named the song, yes. Fiest, 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. So, okay. All right, next up. All right, Liana. Care Bear. All right, Care Bear, yours is 1010. Now, I'm not responsible for what it says. I'm just telling you straight out the gate. Moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self, realization, taking action, unconditional love. It's time to put those long cherished ideas into action. Stop procrastinating. What are you doing? Get out. You'll soon come into contact with the appropriate individuals, circumstances, and resources. Eventually, you'll experience as well brand new opportunities. You got to trust in the process. Trust. Yes, interesting. 1010. All right, Angela, it's all you.
All right. What we got here? And does she want a past life reading or just the rune reading?
I think it was a past life.
Okay. And Care Bear? What's it? Or who's I'm ready for?
I don't remember. I was in the zone. Who was we just reading for?
Well, I just did Liana, so who's next?
Care Bear. Okay.
Care Bear.
She wants to know about her cat. Oh, that's what it was. She wanted a cat. Cat reading.
Oh,
her cat is no longer with her. I think it escaped. Am I right? Yes. Okay. So, how long's the cat been gone? Yeah, she's missing. That's right.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother. I'll put you in line.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to do a room reading for you. Just ask about your cat. Let's ask.
Okay. So she past life with grit. I don't do past lives. You'll be so disappointed. Yes.
Okay, we'll do the reading about the cat first.
I see the cat coming back, so yes.
Yeah, I got Wunyo, which just means happy joy, so happy endings. That's what that means. That's literally what Wunyo means. And Wunyo is the one that kind of looks like a T. I pulled that out for you. Let's see, we'll still bring it back here, but that's I was getting Wunyo. I pulled out this one, and he asked about cat. This is Wunyo, means happy ending. So it feels like you're going to be reunited with your cat shortly. It feels like your cat's nearby, just hanging out and knows where you are, but you just don't know where the cat is.
Interesting.
I sure hope you find your cat, though.
Yes.
Your cat will probably come back.
All right, Christina, I got you in line too. Yes, I do see the cat coming back. But I know how it is. All right, here. Thank you. Sometimes I zone out. I don't know why. All right, next up. Let's see here. Thomas. Past life for him, and your angel card is, angel number card is 1551. And it says, hold your vision. Manifestation, abundance, many dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration in your outcomes and your desire. It's time to put your faith and time in your ideas, pursue your goals in your ideas, and it's such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. So you got to trust yourself, Thomas. So I'm just saying. All right, Angela.
Past life reading. So I'm getting Thorasos, but when I'm getting a picture, I picture a sword. I see a sword. And we're probably going, and I'm trying to figure out what time frame this is. It feels like maybe a little bit late Middle Ages, possibly a little bit later, because I'm actually seeing a different kind of sword. I'm actually seeing like a cavalry sword. I don't see like a broadsword, so this must be much later in the Middle Ages. Okay, so the next rune I get is Helgelas, so this is disruption. I keep seeing a Civil War uniform. Okay, and I'm seeing you like in the middle of combat, and I'm seeing fire being exchanged, cannon fire being exchanged on both sides. The next rune I got, but I got it inverted. This is Othala. Othala is usually means inheritance, DNA, family. What I'm feeling is a lot of loss. Like you came home after the war, but a lot of your family didn't. And so there's a tremendous sense of grief because I feel like you lost a lot of brothers in that war. It feels like it is the American Civil War.
Interesting. All right, next up is Chris Harmon. All right, Chris, your angel card is 99999, 9999. Customization, results, benefits, reflection, and completion. Take stock of your accomplishments and how you arrive at them. This is a reminder to maintain optimism and drive towards your goals. Maintain momentum and know that the powers of heaven and has your back. You made it, and that reward goes towards you. I don't know about this about this deck. And then it says, yo, look. Yo.
Like, how did you, yeah.
What is it, slang? Yo.
Hey, Chris. What do we see?
Yes, Chris Harmon.
First rune I got is Ansus. So Ansus is wisdom, it's speaking, particularly speaking wisdom. What I got is that you're sharp with words. Like you're sharp with words. You're careful how you use them. You're very sharp with them. You don't beat around the bush. You're very direct. That's what I'm getting.
That he is.
Okay, next rune I got is I was. So I was. This represents the trunk of the cosmic tree, and it represents death and regeneration. And I'm getting the impression of you're in a state of pause, like you're in a state of rest, and now you're taking the time to regenerate. Like you're getting geared up for the next big thing that's going to happen to you. Next big goal. So the next rune I got, he was. So Ewas is journey. It's also it's the equivalent of the tarot card of the chariot. So like traveling, busyness. I'm glad that you're about to take off into something new. Like things are about to get busy again. So enjoy this rest where you got it, because you're going to be very busy and moving ahead with rapid movement. So a lot of busyness is happening, a lot of travel in your life as far as great progress, like a lot of projects going at once, and you're just moving everything right along is what I'm seeing.
Interesting. All right, Mort. Mort, this actually fits you to a T. 04440. Or excuse me, 04440. 04440. 0440. So it says intuition, betrayal, relating, value, insight, increase, perception, love, mahogany, however you want to say it. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with yourself and with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you must bring value to the table. And we always talk about this with you. Treat others with respect, or else karma will bite you in your tush. And 3 is a crowd. So interesting. All right, Angela, your turn.
Hey, Maury. See what we got as far as runes go. First rune. This is Ewas. This means journey, travel. It feels like partnership to me. This feels like you're in a partnership in a relationship. That's what it feels like. You're in a relationship with somebody you're traveling with in life. Next rune I get is Degas. So Degas represents the highest point of the sun. It's the afternoon sun, light and shadow. What I keep seeing with this is the light and shadow working together. Like there has to be a give and take on both sides. And I'm being told that you need to walk in between the light and the dark. So you know what your light side, you know what the darkness is, and to walk in between that, and don't go so far into darkness that you become imbalanced. So I've been telling you by the rune, walk between the light and the dark. Okay, and next rune, Nadis. So Nadis can represent survival, stress, and it also can represent love, care, romance, that type of energy. What I'm getting is like, I feel like it's kind of a rocky thing when it comes to love. It's a bit rocky, but it's there. It feels strained at times. It feels strained. It feels like it's a struggle, but it's there, and and I'm being told that you just need to have patience. Have patience. Have patience. According to the rune, have patience.
All right, next up is Lorna. She wants a past life. And your number is 0110. 0110, and it says, go after what you want. Unique destiny, inspiration, talents, gifts, appreciation, and gratitude. You're blessed with talents and skills that makes it easy for you to stand out from the crowd. Embrace what makes you different. That is your path to success. Your dreams will come true soon. Interesting, Lorna. Interesting.
Okay. So the first rune regards to past life. This is Othala, meaning DNA, family, and ancestry. So this I'm getting the impression that this is going to be a past life that's the most significant for you, goes far back, way back in time. And I'm just asking how far back. Okay, so I'm being shown like Northern Europe, but it's more Iron Age, like Iron Age Europe, way back, like before history. Let me start writing it down. Next rune I have is, this is Urus. This means strength. But I'm getting that there was a tremendous challenge. It feels like there's a tremendous challenge to survival, and it took a lot of guts to survive. Because in the society that you lived in, it was more like if there was a lot of tests, because mortality was high. So you had to pass the test for certain things in order to survive. But it felt like that you got by more on your intelligence and cleverness and kind of cunning in order for your survival skills. And the last rune I got is Ing. Ingwas. So Ingwas is protection. It's the masculine energy. It's fatherhood. And I see you as a father of children. But now I've got a really clear image. So I see you as a father and children, but this is like Iron Age time frame. So this is quite some time ago. And I can see with kids, and like your kids are really proud of their dad. It's nobody. It's like you weren't a fighter, but you were very protective, and you could talk your way out of anything or talk anybody out of anything, out of attacking. It was like instead of outwardly, like a lot of people do when they had to come to blows at that time, you would just talk them out of it. And you would, but not back down. So you really didn't have to go head to head in physical conflict. It was just your bravado alone was really good. It was really the way that you would speak, the way you negotiate, the way I'm not backing down, and that's
interesting.
You just talk people out of it.
Interesting. All right. Next up is Joanne Stewart. All right, Joanne, I got 4 8s, 8 8 8 8 for you. And it says material and spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, force, balance, confidence, material gain, and epic romance. Interesting. All that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending you the number to reassure you of their prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surroundings will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Very interesting. Good one.
Okay.
All right. She wants some rooms. Yep.
Okay. Let's go get some rooms here. First rune I got is Thorisas. So Thorisas is the thorn. It can also mean danger. It can mean caution. It could be boundaries. In this case, I see caution. Okay, as I'm getting a visual of like seeing these thorns around you, and I'm getting the impression of be careful of what you speak, be careful of what you say. It'd be easier to observe and learn, and only speak when necessary. There's that caution. Be careful. And the next rune I get is Tiwas. So Tiwas is the rune of the Oath Keeper. It's the rune of looking up and to higher power. It's also victory. What I'm being told in this, like warrior, what I'm getting is warrior impression, like stand your ground, is the impression that the rune's giving me, that the rune's telling you, like stand your ground. You don't have to say anything, stand your ground. Next rune is Wunyo. So Wunyo is the one of peace, joy, happiness, happy endings, new beginnings. And I'm seeing like this, whatever this danger is around you, it just seems like there's people around you that are that are not very good for you, that are trying to always interfere with everything. But if you stand your ground, according to this rune, Wunyo, that it would all work out, that those people are just going to fall away and you're going to experience a new start, a fresh beginning without those type of people in your life.
All right, next up, Denise. Her number is 2002, and it says longing, technology, ambition, genius, forward thinking, stress and depression. You have more control over your life than you realize. Learn, execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make. So chill out, have fun, open up, and go outside. Interesting. So, and it's called The Void. The Void. Interesting.
Okay.
All right, Angela.
All right, Denise. Past life with Grizz and Rune. Okay.
Yeah, she wants just the runes, I think.
Oh. No, she said past life with Grizz and Rune with Angela. That's okay. You don't do past life readings, do you, Grizz?
No, I don't. I think she just wants the runes. I think she clarified it in another comment.
All right. Let's do Denise. Okay. The first rune I get for you is this rune. So I land goose and I got it upside down. And I immediately got the impression of having in your past life trouble with water. And we're going to find out what that is. Whether that's, it feels like you're on a boat to me. Okay. But it feels like it's more, I would say 1700s, 1800s, that time frame. Next rune I get is gift, Gabo. Because I keep seeing you, okay, and it looks like you needed to be rescued.
Interesting.
Because I see you on a boat, but you're separated from the main boat. So they've, had either like a dinghy or I think they used to call them pinks, like an excursion boat or a whaling boat, something like that. A boat that's off of the main boat that you went out on, and then you got into trouble and you needed rescuing. And I could actually feel like I can't breathe, like I'm in water and I feel panic. I feel like I'm going to drown. But you were rescued. I got the sense that somebody did reach out to you. So this is Pertho. This is the die cup. This is good luck. And it was just perfect circumstances, good, perfect circumstances. Like somebody up in heaven was looking out for you, and just they happened to be perfect conditions so they could rescue you. And a lot of times it wasn't. Especially if they were just in a boat and it was a storm and you were out there. If a storm blew up and you were away from the main ship, it's going to be tough for that ship to rescue you, because the storm could blow you anywhere. It'd be very hard for them, and those ships don't move on a dime, so that would have been difficult. But from some good fortune, you got saved from being drowned. And I got the sense that you didn't want to go to sea after that, which I don't blame you. Like, I'm gonna pick something land-based, whatever your occupation was that put you in that situation. You decided to go land-based because you had that near death or a near drowning.
Interesting. So, Cindy, your card actually flew out of the deck and hit the floor. 888, and it's karma. So it's not karma as a lot of people think, right? It says balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles. What comes around goes around. It states a lot of money's coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary material success. if you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential. So stop and think about that, because evidently there's some things in life that sometimes we take for granted and don't really realize how valuable things are. So just think about that. That's all. Okay,
I think
Angela?
I think Denise said she was afraid of water.
Yes, she doesn't know how to swim.
Yeah. And
yes, Melinda, pull a card for you.
Okay. Yeah, Melinda will do yours next. So she said she had a whole life thinks she could believe the angels would be. Yeah, because you had somebody looking out for you back then when you almost drowned. There was just miraculous, perfect weather conditions that they could come and rescue you and find you. Okay.
All right. Are you doing? Which one was we doing?
Weren't we doing after Denise, we had somebody else come through and want
I was just doing one. Who was I doing?
I think it was
Cindy.
Okay.
Then Brother Heck. Yeah. I was doing Cindy. Then Brother Heck.
Okay. Cindy is the one you just did. So we'll do
Cindy.
Do Cindy first, or do I do Brother?
Cindy. Nope, Cindy.
Okay. Do Cindy. Okay. So Cindy Heck. And she want a past life reading, or she just want a reading?
General.
General? Okay. And he keeps freezing for me for some reason.
Yeah.
So there was a general reading for Cindy here. First rune I get is strength. And it feels like this is something that you are lacking. You don't feel very confident, is what I'm getting. Like your impression that you feel like you're alone, that you feel like you really need strength. And of course, you can always meditate on this rune and do some visualization for the strength and the fortitude that you need. This is Ulrus, and you can even chant the rune. There's a Galdor song associated. If you look at it online, you can chant that and visualize the rune in red and coming up through your heart. Because I feel like that's where it feels like it's mostly confidence. It's not that the strength isn't there. It's just that you lack a little bit of confidence. Okay. And so the next rune I got is Nadis. Now Nadis, when we do this, we put this behind the back. It's invoking the Nadis rune for protection, because it's, besides love, survival, stress, and things like that, it's also been used for protection, for good luck. And I got that impression of good luck. Like luck is in your favor in this case. You don't have to be so concerned that things are moving in your favor. Okay, and then the next rune I got is Manas. So Manas is intellect, wisdom. It's also the Bifrost Bridge. And it feels like you're able to get through a situation that's tough right now. But luck is with you, as the prior rune said. But this rune is Manas, applying wisdom. So you will get through it, and you will credit yourself.
Have a good night.
It's like when you get through this, it's like, I handled that so well.
All right. Thanks, Laura. Greatly appreciate that. Have a good night. All right. Next up on the block is Brother. All right. Let me click on his name. He says, let me test your powers.
All right.
Why do you doubt yourself all the time? And why do you hold so many secrets?
Really? Anyways, so you said you want to talk about health. So your angel card is 1551. And it talks about manifestation, abundance, money, dreams, vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration on the outcomes you desire. And it's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals. And with all your might, and you have such beautiful and courageous and brave spirit. But with that being said, quit doubting yourself, and you need to pray more, and things will turn around. And don't be afraid to ask for certain things in life. So I don't know what you got cooking, but things are going to get better. Let me go to the comments. No, I didn't say you wanted a past life. I'm just saying you're dredging up things from your past. Quit looking in the past. You got to think positive things.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. You know, the past is what's holding you back. You got to think of the future. So go ahead, Angela.
Okay. First rune I get, Nandis. So the impression I'm getting with Nandis, with Brother Heck, I feel that tightness of around my chest, like I'm holding myself back. It feels like you're holding yourself back, like you're the one that's created this situation, or you're holding yourself back. Right? And the next rune I get is Tiwas. Tiwas is victory. So what I'm getting the impression of this rune is saying to you is you need to put this behind you and move forward. Move forward. Move forward. Stand your ground. Move forward with courage, particularly with courage and boldness, like the warrior, strike forth and past this. Okay. Next rune I got is land goose. Land goose is could be flow, could be water, and usually can be growth. I feel like you're in a state of not growing at all. But if you strive through this, you will grow. You will make progress in the life. You will see visible progress. It'll be slow coming, but you'll have measurable progress in what you're trying to achieve and what you're trying to reach.
All right. Hopefully that resonates with you, brother. Next up, Christina. Christina, you are 1616. I wish I was 16 again.
I have braces
Red
again when I was
adjustments.
16.
Red adjustments. Overcoming obstacles, soulmates, romance, affection, support, and comfort. Your level of self-control is sufficient to make things right. On the horizon is a possibility of beginning of romantic and platonic friendship, as well as the chance to begin the life anew with a person from one's past. What the hell? Everything will fall to pieces. What the hell's wrong with this author? Everything's so... And it's just like everything's going to fall to pieces. Hey, Brooke, welcome to the show. Round of applause. I'm not going to read any more of that when it comes to that. It just... What the hell? It's just like hitting the head with a frying pan. So I'm not joking. Look, right there. Everything will fall to pieces.
That's not encouraging.
I'm not making this up. Chances to begin with the new ones from a person's fast, and next thing you know, everything will fall to pieces. That's not encouraging, like she said.
No. Somebody needs to get their grammar right.
That was a bomb at the end. Yeah, you build somebody up and just smack them. Yes, Brooke, I'll put you in line. Absolutely.
Okay, and who am I reading for? Christine, right?
Christina. Yeah, I don't know if Christina is still here or not.
Okay.
So, no, it's not. It's not like that on every card. That's the first time I'm using the deck.
Okay, the rune I'm getting for Christina, the first one I get is I was, which represents death and regeneration. What I'm getting is the death of something. So something is ending. I see like a period of life just ending, like a situation done, like door closed. I'm not revisiting that. I'm not going back to that. It's like it's over. And like you can see that it's over, and you're probably wondering if it is or is it's over, according to that rune. So the next rune I get is Thorisos. So this is the rune of boundaries, danger, caution, also sharp things. What I'm getting here is like there's you feel kind of limited. It's like you feel limited into anywhere you go. You feel like you might, whatever decision you might make, that it might be the wrong one and it might have consequences. Next rune I get, right though. What I get on this last one though, right though, is this is very good. This is like a journey of honor. This is like emerging from the situation with honor and dignity intact and feeling better. I feel lighter. I feel like I'm moving forward. I'm able to move forward. So it's going to turn out well. You just have to trust and have patience.
All right, let's see if Ann Williams, are you still in the house? Ann Williams, are you still in the house? That reading was for...
That was for Christina.
Yeah, Christina. I don't know if Christina's still in here because that was way back. Christina, are you still in the house? My son said he hated me. No, your son doesn't hate you. That was just out of the spoon of the moment there. Julianne's still here. Okay, because I got you in line. All right. Force friend. Your number is 777. So let me pre-read this before your life falls to pieces. I cannot believe that author. Consent, prosperity, abundance, spiritual awakening, divine intervention. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. During your outcome, you're winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Yet, you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. Beware. Share your message. Damn. Spread your gospel. Good luck. That's what it says. Interesting. 777. Interesting.
Okay. And did she want a past life reading or just runes? Or
runes.
General? Runes?
Yep, general.
Just runes?
Then Gary's next.
Okay.
Then we need to know if Ann Williams is still in the house. Oh, damn. Gary's card just flew out.
First rune is Ansus. This is wisdom. So this rune's giving me the impression that you have a lot of inner wisdom that's just there in your soul and in your heart that you need to speak. And that just sounded like you're reading here of the angel message. Okay, and then the next rune I got is Sowilo. So Sowilo is light. It's also inspiration. It's also success. What I'm getting is light from above, like inspiration from above. It's like you have such clarity that you can channel light. It's like you are light for other people and inspiration for others that's coming through when you speak your wisdom. And next rune I got is Tiwas. Tiwas is victory. So I'm getting a sense of victory, like you go and you speak this wisdom, you bring this light and inspiration to others, and there's tremendous victory in that. Like you realize you have a gift that you can share and that you keep on sharing. So it's a great path to be on. It almost feels like that you have an ability to channel directly from source and get this insight, and you don't understand how you get it, but it's a gift, an ability you've been given.
Yeah, you're fine, Brooke. He said it just out of anger. I didn't get that he actually meant it. So that explains why, if he's that age. Yeah, I agree with Denise that things will get better with age. So, yeah, that explains it too, if his grandfather just passed. So, hello, Ward. Welcome to the show. All right, next up. That was Force Friend, right? And Gary, your card come flying out. 1818. Your angel number. Achievements. It's willpower. Achievements, success, striving for prosperity, go-getters, courage, and luck. Wow. Significant events are on the cards for you. Your will progress in your endeavors, gain new experiences. The right people and resources will put you on your path. An excellent proposal or change is coming up. You're destined for greatness is on its way. So yes, awesome.
All right. Gary Spikes, the room reading. So, regeneration is, I keep getting with this card for you. I was means death and regeneration, and I feel like regeneration, meaning tremendous growth. Like you feel like you're a new person. It feels like you're coming into a new self. Okay, so next rune I got is Helgenas. This is transformation, but this can be disruption. It could be destruction, unexpected interference. What I'm getting from this room is transformation. It feels like everything that you know, it just gets, your perception gets turned upside down. It's like everything that you thought of one way is taken from you and turned another way. So something happens to your mind. It changes your mental outlook, your perspective on life, and your understanding of things so well. Flips it on its head, part of this transformation. But it's a positive thing because the next rune I get is algae. So algae is protection, sanctuary. It's also negative, positive, and neutral, 3 types of energy in one. And I'm getting the impression off of it, like you are very, very aware and you're very centered. You become very centered of this. It's like you're almost in that Buddhist state of meditation and calm after this, after your perception shifts so just extremely dramatic, you come through it very peaceful.
All right. So next up is Ann Williams. Are you in here? I'll give you a couple of seconds. If not, we're going to skip you. Brooke, you are fine. Kids go through that. So what is the YouTube link? Grizzly is on the hunt. Oh, she is here. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's yeah, you're still in line. I just want to make sure you're here. Your card and is Grizzly is on the hunt, and it's 666. And don't worry, you know, people freak out about that number, but it's called Reflect. It's love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift toward your greater optimism and self-assurance and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. So yes, pay attention to that. Okay.
So the rune I picked up here, well, the first one was Isa. So this means ice, coldness. It could be delay, pause. What I'm getting is a pause, slow down, and meditate. And basically that reflectiveness, this let things slow down for you. It's actually telling me to suggest that you delve deeper into meditation for yourself and more time for your own thoughts. And the next rune I got is Uruz, which is strength. And this rune is telling me there's a need for patience there. There's a need of patience through this relationship. Like, hang on, just be patient. Have the strength to have patience. Next one I got is Anzus. So Anzus here is wisdom, but it's turned upside down. That's speaking of wisdom. It's like I get the impression of being careful about what you say and not to speak out of anger specifically, is what that rune was inferring to me. Like, don't speak out of anger, don't speak out of emotionally. To speak from your head more than from your heart. And don't let yourself be overwhelmed with the emotions that you feel, because it could come out the way it could come out. You may mean it one way, but it comes out a different way.
Absolutely, Brooke. Not a problem. Yeah, I think a lot about Robin, force friend. I really do. Welcome, James. Nice to see you. Welcome to the show. All right, Melinda Williams, are you still here?
Melinda. Hello. Hello, Melinda. Nanny.
Uh-oh. I hit octave. There we go. Okay, you're still here. Your angel number is 0707. So, and it is self-awareness, forgiveness, professionalism, empathy, tenacity, and freedom. Let's go. Excuse me, I'm eating a thing. It says, let go of what no longer serves you. Stop holding onto grudges and express your emotions and aim towards a compromise. Compromise, yes, where there's lack of understanding. And just, here's the deal. Cut the ties. Just cut them. You know what I'm talking about. Just don't hold on to something that's not serving you no good. It's best to cut them now instead of later. I know it's going to hurt people's feelings, but if they're not doing you no good, just cut the loose baggage. It's time. And it's best to move on. It's just my advice. Thank you, brother. Brother Heck. All right, Angela, take it.
All right.
Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about because I knew this for some time. So, yes, ma'am.
The first rune that comes up is Kenya. So this is the torch in the emergency that you would create for yourself and go through the woods with if you were lost in the dark. But I'm getting the impression of, and I'm hearing from this rune, the rune is saying, trust your intuition. Trust your intuition about what it really is, because people may not be obvious of what they're saying, but you know intuitively what really is the right choice is for you. So that's what I'm getting for sure. Next rune I get is Nadis. So Nadis is a tight band around the chest, but it's also could be necessity, it could be love, it could be good luck, protection. And I'm feeling that tension there. Like there's tension that you need to break away from. I'm also feeling like light for yourself. Sometimes these runes will go a little bit side of their meaning, a little bit with the images they get. So this is two sticks rubbing together, creating your own light in a dark situation. And I'm getting that aspect of it. It's like be your own light, like be your own hero. It's kind of what it's implying there. Be your own light, be your own hero. Believe in yourself. Make your own joy. Okay, so the last rune I get is Helmlas. So this last rune, because since it mean disruption, it can mean transformation. It can also mean protection as well. This has a lot of meanings behind it because it does represent the Hellstone and everything associated with the crystal. What I'm getting, and this is transformation. What I'm particularly shown is a Hellstone melting. So it's something that stings really hard at first, but then it melts away and that pain is gone. And it's gone quickly before you know it.
Absolutely. Next up, Julianne. 1313. And it's interesting, this came up. I just pulled it. I just got done shuffling it because I heard fresh when I first clicked on your name earlier. And it says starting fresh, encouragement goals, foundations, great creative ventures, and communications. And it says stepping out of your comfort zones, you're about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Trust yourself. All right, Angela.
Okay, Julianne.
Yeah, Angela, can you believe I'm doing cards? Or Melinda? She's trying to get me to do cards for a while. Okay,
Julianne. First rune I get is Othala. So this is, and this rune, but I'm getting the feeling off of it for you. It feels like it's more on the female side, more feminine, more female power, like female empowerment. You feel like a strong woman. It's like you've got a strong heart. It's like you're especially into the divine feminine. That's just uniquely you. So that I'm getting next rune. Yeah, so like connect to the divine feminine. And next rune is blank, so we won't be needing that one. So we get a blank rune that says, this means try again. Next rune. Oh, it fell out of my hands here. This is land goose. So land goose is water. And again, it's water is very feminine. I'm getting like a feminine energy. I'm getting I'm seeing like spiritual imagery, like you would see with water in the sense of psychic abilities, in the sense of transformation, in the sense of the divine feminine, that energy, creative waters. And that flow it's like it's all hooked together for you, like the female aspect. It feels like you should. It feels like the runes are saying to delve into the feminine history, but to the female side, like female power, female empowerment, that flow, the unique abilities that women have. And typically women tend to have more empathic, more almost psychic abilities, and that tune in with nature. And keep getting that with you. And then the runestone again, Helgelas. So Helgelas is where we get the rune, the word hell from, destruction and things like that. And the ice rune. What I'm seeing in the context, though, is in the sense of the crystal aspect of light shining through a crystal. There was a crystal that the Vikings would use for their for navigation when the sun was when it was overcast. They would hold up this crystal, and the light would come through. The sunlight would come through, and then they know exactly what direction the sun was. So then they could figure out which direction they had to move in. And that's the image I'm getting with Helgelas. It's like you looking through a crystal and seeing that light come through, even in the dark times. So that's very much going and looking up to the light above for guidance, and then but trusting your intuition. And there's something with crystals, like bringing that energy through, like working with crystals that helps you get that direction, or that energy that you need, the direction, the clarity that you need.
Is Barbara still here? Is Barbara still here?
Yeah, Barbara's still here. She should be here. I think she's here. She's usually here late. I know her. She usually stays up a little bit late.
Okay, because she's next. Already pulled her card. Because I'm shuffling it. Oh, you're welcome, Julie. Ann, it's always nice to have you.
Yeah, she said she's still there. Yeah.
All right, Barbara, your card jumped out at me when I was shuffling. It's 1001, and it's Spiritual Awakening. And when I clicked on your name, it was very interesting. So I don't know what you got. So Barbara? Angela?
Yeah, yes, I know what I kind of know what's going on with her.
Okay, all right. So when I clicked on her name, I felt a lot of things going on in her life, a lot of ups and downs. So I don't know her, but and it says new beginnings, and it says personal development, prioritizing creativity, and heading in the right direction. So when I saw ups and downs, right, and this is what got me confused. New phases in religious or spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like dark in night of the soul. You're on a path of enlightenment, and this too shall pass. So whatever you're going through, always go towards the light and think of the light. And when things are not right, still think of the light, and don't think about darkness, and don't think of what you've done caused what you're going through. don't be down on yourself and think about the past of what you're going and experiencing that you caused it, because this is what life is about. I know that sounds tricky, but if you stop and think what I just said, some people think of their decisions, what they made throughout life causes what they go through, but sometimes they create what they went through causes what they go through now. I know that's tricky, and you sometimes people have to put that on paper. But if you listen to what I said, you may have to go back and replay it because it sounds very tricky. So put the past behind you, but you have to think positive. Think pure light and pray about things that doesn't make sense and ask for help about things you're going through, and it will pass. And you have to do that on a lot of levels because you cannot go through what you're going through alone. And you must do that to see the outcome of what you're dealing with. Because I don't want to say what you're going through in some of your personal life that I see, if that makes any sense. So I know it sounds like I'm talking in riddles. Does that make sense to you?
It does make sense from what I know with her life and her past in this life and the ups and downs there and what's going on. So yeah, I know what's going on. So we'll do a room reading for her.
Okay. I know that's. I know some people may have to go back and re-listen to what I said because it doesn't make sense when you first hear it. I'm not talking in circles, but if you hear the words I'm saying and put them on paper, it does make sense. So
we kind of recreate the situation we left behind because we think it's our fault, and it wasn't necessarily our fault. It may have been something that was meant to be.
But Barbara says yes, Chris. Perfect sense. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes when I say that to somebody, they're like, "What the hell did you just say?" And it is very, very confusing because you have to listen to the words and how it's said to make sense. Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
So the first rune I get here is Tidewe. So I got stand your ground here. Stand your ground. I get the assertion that you feel like you're being too pushy or too bold, and you're not. The impression I get from this, yes, stand your ground, but you stand your ground gently. Just you don't have to be harsh. This is the way it is. This is my boundary. This is how it's going to be, and that's it. No anger, nothing of that sort. You're not being unfair at all. So next rune I get is Pertho. So Pertho is the die cup. It means luck. Means basically that's what it is, like the wheel of fortune. It's luck. What I'm getting in here is that it feels like the future is being implied here. So the future going forward, it looks better to me. It's just like it's saying that I get a feeling from this room that the future is in your favor. So and it's saying on here, you have a future to look forward to, a good future to look forward to, is what I'm getting the impression of in that room. And the next rune I got is Pertho, which is actually I'm sorry, not Pertho. This is Wunyo. Wunyo means happy endings, new beginnings, fresh start. So you're getting a fresh start. And I feel like that honing your ground a little bit. I don't know whether somebody's trying to push you one way or the other, or trying to push you into something you don't feel comfortable with. You can stand your ground without being aggressive, just simply say no, and that's the end of that. And I'm showing a fresh start for you. So something really new, wonderful.
Okay, Ann Williams. And I think I missed that question. I'll go ahead and get my pendulum out for that. So let's see here. I think she asked that earlier. So
yeah.
All right, hold on.
The runes had a little bit of guidance in that too.
All right, so I did get an answer, and it was a slow yes. However, Ann, let me say this. Okay, I got a slow yes, so there is a possibility in this, but if he is not showing a reciprocal feelings towards you, don't push the envelope. If he's not cashing your checks at your bank, then why deposit the checks? Okay, because somebody out there wants your deposits, right? So I wouldn't put too much into it. Now, if there's something there to develop, then yes. If you're going to have a sit down talk with this individual to see his intentions further down the line, then I would look into develop that relationship. But if he's not on the same page with you, then no disrespect, I would cut ties and turn around and go somewhere else. I know that's kind of blunt, but why waste your time with somebody that doesn't have the same feelings as you? So I'm just saying. So I don't know how Angela feels, but what do you get?
Well, I went over that with the runes earlier, that there was some patience that need to be had, and to be careful. If I remember it, like what you say when it comes to emotions. Now, for one, I can do the runes again and just see what they say. If there's any clarification that we can get from the runes.
Skywalker, you're next. Then we got Val. Val, are you still here, Val?
Yeah, Daygaz. So Daygaz, I got this rune means the noon, the most highest point of the sun in the sky at noon. What I'm getting here is this rune is saying, be careful, be careful. A striding between the light and the dark, be careful. You don't want to get off balance there. And the next rune I got is Berkana. Berkana being the feminine, also love, protection. I'm hearing from this room, stay the loving person that you are. Stay the loving person that you are. And the next rune is Tidewe, which is victory. Also looking for guidance, looking up, and this is oath. So it feels like you're looking for commitment, like real commitment. And it's saying that there's a possibility, but I'm feeling from the rune to look up, look to the divine for assistance in this and guidance in this, for help, as opposed to looking to him and trying to read him. Might want to look up and ask for the divine help on that kind of situation.
Yeah, I would just be careful. Like I said, I mean, I got a slow yes, and my pendulum's pretty accurate. So, but I don't know the situation, but you know more about it than I do. But I would just do what I say and have that conversation. And like I said, if I would just go with the flow, and like I said, if there's not a possibility, then I would just tuck and run. I mean, I wouldn't waste my time. So too much out there. All right, Skywalker, and I'm not trying to hurt your feelings at all, and not at all.
How late are we going tonight? We're 10:30.
Yeah, we just got two more.
Okay.
Skywalker and Val. I didn't want to cut them off. I know we are. I usually, ladies and gentlemen, I don't do this. Usually I cut usually 45, 50 minutes, don't I, Angela?
Yeah.
Yeah. Angela's like, I'm tired. I done read her. She's like, damn it, Grizzly, when we gonna stop? Blast 2. All right, Skywalker. 0909, and it's called New Beginnings. So two things. When you first came in the studio, in the chat room, you were real perky. So what's going on in your life? New beginnings, great chance, opportunity, courage. accomplishments, endings, new beginnings, conclusions, and big love. Big love doesn't mean all the time. Look out for opportunity that may be a game changer. You are completing something major. Doesn't it feel good to level up? Close the old chapter. A new adventure will unravel. New doors and new beginnings. That's awesome. Interesting.
And I saw,
0909.
and I saw his name. The first thing that popped in my head was Adventure. Adventure just popped in my
Good night,
head.
Barbara. Absolutely. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Hey, Skywalker. Let's do a reading for you.
Yeah, brother. Hey, this is free. I don't censor anybody unless you use foul language or any derogatory like that. Yeah, give what you want.
Okay, so this rune is Rytho. So Rytho is a journey of honor. I'm feeling like a journey of the sun. Like you're in the spotlight and you're on top of your game and you're moving forward in life very boldly. Next rune. This is Algies. I got your journey is protected. Like the divine is protecting you. Like heaven's protecting your journey. And you have this protection around you. And it's a love protection. Right? They're doing this out of love because they have something planned for you up there. Next rune is Wunyo. So Wunyo is peace, joy, new beginnings. And I really feel like this is going to continue. Like you're going to be like a continually beautiful life. It's just like this boundless joy that keeps coming up and success. Exactly what you want.
Interesting. All right, last one. Thanks for everybody hanging in with this night. Val, hopefully you didn't fall asleep at the mic or board. I think she's still here. Your number, 1551, and it says hold your vision. So it's interesting when I see something like that. So that can mean a couple things, that you either looked at something or want to do something or thinking about something along these lines. But manifestation, abundance, many dreams, a vision, and prosperity. Focus on the good and maintain your concentration and outcomes on your desire. It's time to put your faith and time into your ideas and pursue your goals with all your might. You have such a beautiful, courageous, and brave spirit. Interesting. Interesting. You're welcome, Carol Garcia. So, absolutely.
Okay, and let me go ahead and do a read for her. Okay, so the next rune is I get Ewas. Ewas being a journey, and I'm seeing like a very bright light. Actually, seeing a bright light going through in darkness, like very, very bright, like a star. So I get the impression of like you're on this journey, and it's a tremendous. You're the light that's in it. Like you do not realize how much of a light you are. Is the impression I'm getting from this rune, and that your journey means so much, not just for you, but for others, because you are a light for others. Okay. So the next rune I'm getting. This is Gabo. Gabo is gift. I'm hearing from this room that understand that you are a gift from others, that you've been given a mission from heaven. Down here on earth, you are the gift. That mission is a gift to you, a gift that you wanted, and you are pursuing. You are in heaven is using you as a gift for other people. So understand, if you don't realize how accomplished you truly are. You are truly amazing. And you're just not appreciating yourself as much in this, but recognize and understand that you've been created as a gift and you are a wonderful being that God put on this earth. Next rune is death and regeneration. So the next rune I see is regenerating. It's like you continuously regenerate. It's almost as if you're in a state of continual growth. So a lot of things have to end and then you grow again. It's like you have a lot of little growth spurts and you grow fast. And these increments of fast increments, these progress that you make, because you are constantly shifting your perception of things, and you're constantly trying to fine tune everything. So you grow in these rapid little spurts.
Interesting. Well, it's often asked. Interesting. Well, prayers be with you, my friend, brother. And I don't see that, the question you asked, I don't see that happening. So I didn't get that feeling. So that's good. So, but hopefully everybody enjoyed the show. And it's very unusual we went that long. So hopefully everybody enjoyed it. Hopefully we got some answers to some people's questions. But from coast to coast, around the world, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully everybody has a good night. And we'll see everybody tomorrow on tomorrow night's editions and shows. Good night. Thanks, Angela.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you for having me on. Bye-bye.
It's a grizzly.
Should we get out of here?
No, we're gonna watch and listen.
Action.
It's a grizzly.
Oh, shit, should we run?
No.
Action.
It's a grizzly.
Oh, shit, should we run?
Okay. It's a grizzly.
Are you sure it's not a chipmunk? Action. I'm out of here. Action.
It's a grizzly.
I'm out of here.
Huh. Maybe it is a chipmunk. It's a grizzly.
Are we gonna die?
I don't know. We're just gonna sit here and listen and watch.
Let's get out of here, maybe.
Fall!